I'm Marina Parker, and I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself to you in this video. I'm an artist as well as an art educator. I have 2 grown children who I will happily brag about if you ask me. I'm the proud owner of Lucy, an adorable Shetland sheepdog. I love to bake, and I'm an avid runner. Currently, I teach K through 8 art at St. Luke's School and Blessed Sacrament School in Erie. And leaving Northwestern was a very difficult decision for me to make. I had been there long enough to develop really strong relationships with teachers, with staff, and with families after having multiple siblings. But had I stayed, I would not have had these past 4 years to gain the experience that I need to prepare me for the challenges of being a middle school teacher. So what makes this Marina Parker a good teacher? Well, I am passionate about what I do. Teaching students the techniques and giving them the tools they need to create projects that they're proud of is incredibly fulfilling. I love what I do. I also have a great sense of humor, which you would have to have in a position like this, right? You know things are going to happen. I laugh at myself. I laugh with the kids. So that makes the whole process a little more enjoyable when something happens. Speaking of things happening in the art room, you know there are going to be things that happen. You know there are going to be spills. You know there might be a behavior issue here or there. So I have routines and consequences to deal with that so that I can remain calm. So she's got the personality traits to make a good teacher, but does she have an entry plan? She does. I've been teaching middle school art for the past 4 years, and I've developed lessons that fit within my curriculum. Each year, I reflect on what worked, what didn't work, what needs tweaked. And as I think about the changes that I'm going to make for next year, I want to give my students more choice. Middle schoolers thrive on autonomy. So if I give them some more choice, they're going to be more invested in what they do. So for each unit that I have, of course, I have specific objectives. So I'm going to give you an example. In 7th grade, I do a weaving unit. So next year, what I'm going to do with my kids is I'm going to say, okay, you can make this fish, or you can make this 3-dimensional weaving. So each one of these projects, no matter which one they complete, they're going to get the objectives. They're going to meet the objectives. So I'm going to let them choose. So I'll make a video, one video on how to make the fish. Oop, right side up. And one video on how to make the dimensional art project. And then they can choose.
Working with Marina Parker for so many years, I saw the difference that she made in students' lives. Her dedication, the devotion she shows to the job, and her hardworking nature really pays off and makes a difference in the students that she teaches. She's truly an inspiring person to work with and a real team player, and I couldn't think of a better person for the position.
So what would my students say about me? My students would say that I care and that I'm not judgy. That is the word they use, judgy. I'm not judgy. That means that I'll listen to them with an open mind. I know that they trust me because I have many students that will confide in me about issues that concern bullying and friendships. The life of a middle schooler is not easy. Their opinions of their peers matter more to them than anything else in the world. And when there are different shifts in the friend group, it can be devastating. They need a safe place to go, like the art room, and a trusted adult to talk to. So what motivates Marina Parker? Well, I am motivated by a challenge. That project didn't work. I'm going to come up with a better one. Behavior issue, I'm going to research and I'm going to tweak my behavior system and I'm going to ask a colleague and I am going to figure out how to make it better. If you give me a challenge, I will take it and I will run with it. I'm also motivated because I love what I'm doing, but I know enough to know that I want to know more and I need to know more. So I listen to podcasts. I belong to the Art of Education, a website for art educators. I sign up for workshops and I will never stop learning. My motivation to learn is intrinsic and I love what I do, so I want to be the best at it and I will work tirelessly to that end.
I am stopping by to give my highest recommendation to Marina Parker. I have known Marina for over 20 years. I first met her as a field student assigned to her classroom from Edinburgh, and she showed me what excellence and dedication look like when you're a teacher. And then when I got hired at Northwestern and I got to call her a colleague, which was amazing, she continued to inspire me and show me what being a really good teacher looked like. And then she moved on to become an art teacher, where I really didn't think that there was any space for her to level up as a teacher. But I've seen the work that Marina has done as an art teacher, and she's at a whole new level, passion-wise, skill-wise. The work she does with students is breathtaking. I cannot recommend Marina highly enough, both personally and professionally. She is one great teacher and always has been.